Mr. Lozoya, please mute yourself, sir. Thank you. Mr. Yohas, please mute yourself. Mr. Etheridge, please mute yourself. Aaron's iPhone, please mute yourself.
Good morning.
Morning, Judge.
Morning, Your Honor.
We're going to call the docket for January 26th, 2022.
No,
Mr. Sherman, please mute yourself. Thank you.
We're going to start off with 453181, State versus Sky Lopez, attorney, Griffin Hill. Scott?
Good morning, Judge. My client is here. Judge, we just submitted an application for pretrial diversion, so kindly request a reset 30, 60 days for enough time for that to be processed.
We're going to give you 60 days for that.
Thank you, Judge. May my client and I be excused?
You are excused, Mr. Hill. Thank you for being here.
Thank you,
Stay
Judge.
safe. 536414, State versus Stephen Barron or Barron, attorney, Daniel Rodriguez. Stephen Barron, absent. Daniel Rodriguez, attorney. No response. So noted. 564354, State versus Cynthia Vela, attorney, Julia Hernandez. Is that going to change?
Yes, it's going to change. Yes.
All right. And Cynthia Vela is absent. 604024, State versus Joel Herrera, attorney, James Hunt.
We are present. I would like to confer with Ashley if possible.
I will mark you as the first one for today's conferring.
Thank you.
You're welcome. 605258, State versus Eric Maldonado, attorney, Brent de la Paz.
Good morning, Your Honor. He's present.
Your Honor.
Good morning to you both.
I think we have all the plea paperwork in whenever Your Honor is ready.
All right. I'm going to try to handle, we're going to interrupt everything. Ms. Haas giving you a heads up. 10 a.m. we're going to try and handle as many pleas as we have available or ready.
Judge Ashley is at jail court right now. Kenny is here.
Who?
Ken?
Ken.
The prosecutor.
Okay. Ken Delco, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Are you ready to bear the burden?
I'm going to have to be. Ms. Haas will be joining us shortly, so I'll be conferring with what I can do until she arrives from jail court.
All right. Mr. Hunt, we want to confer with you. He's number one for conferring this morning. And Ms. Flores on Maldonado, I did not see papers on Maldonado. Are they already all done?
No, actually, Brent, I've already sent it to you. I need you to complete it so it can go to your client and then to judge.
All right. Do your work, Brent. 612-311, State versus Afua Adu. It's a motion to revoke. John Fox.
Your Honor, this is Pat Montgomery. I have a motion for substitution of counsel filed last week. I'll be substituting in for Mr. Fox on the case. Ms. Adu reports to me that she is in the waiting room right now.
All right. And you gonna confer or you gonna wait?
Yes,
till-
sir. If I can, please confer. I know there'll be a line and I'll be as patient as is necessary.
All right. You'll be number 2 to confer.
Thank you,
You'll be
sir.
conferring with Kenneth Delco.
Thanks.
633-784, State versus Jose Guerrero, attorney, Robert Gebbia.
Morning, Your Honor. Robert Gebbia here for Jose Guerrero. We would like to be placed in line to confer, please.
Well, you're gonna have to be third in line. And is Mr. Guerrero here?
Yes, sir, I am.
Good morning to you both. Thank
Good
you.
morning.
Thank you both for being on time. 638-117, State versus Aaron Morales, attorney, Adam Flores.
Council President, Your Honor, we're asking for a 60-day reset, Your Honor. My client's applied for the pretrial diversion program, Your Honor.
Who's this speaking?
Attorney Adam Flores.
Adam, okay, Adam. And what were you, I'm sorry, what were you saying?
We're gonna apply for the pretrial diversion program, Your Honor.
Okay. I'll give you 60 days to get that done.
March 24th.
That's fine. May I be excused, Your Honor?
Was your client here, Mr.?
Yes, Your Honor. He's on Zoom.
Very good, thank you.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Is this the only one you have, Adam?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then you are both excused pending your diligent application for pretrial diversion.
Thank you, Your Honor.
639, you're welcome, stay safe. 639-250, State versus Liana Benson, attorney, Matthew Finch.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Matthew, how are you?
Doing fine, Judge. I provided the Zoom instructions by my client yesterday. There might be some communication issues going on with some bad telephone numbers. I don't know if she's available or here this morning.
All right, for right now, she's marked absent. Make sure we hear from her or that she reports when she comes in.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I be excused so I can track her down?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. 641-222, State versus Christian Theus, attorney, George Gruis.
Yes, Your Honor. We're here on that. We're just working on signing the paperwork right now.
Yeah, I believe I have it electronically signed right now.
All right, get your paperwork done. 641-317, State versus Peter Freeman, attorney, Elizabeth Russell. Peter Freeman is marked absent. Elizabeth Russell, attorney, no response. So noted. 643-117, State versus Robert Lopez, attorney, Rene Munoz.
Yes,
Good morning,
good morning. He's present with counsel, Your Honor. If I could confer on this matter regarding some discovery issues, and I wanted to see if my client could be excused, Judge. He's currently at work right now, so he has to make a living as well.
Mr. Lopez,
Yes, sir.
at your attorney's request, I'm gonna release you for the day. Stay in communication with Mr. Munoz. He'll be doing some work for you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Mr. Munoz, I think you're number 3 for conferring.
Number 4.
Yes, Judge.
Number 4, as I was saying, you're number 4 for conferring.
That works, Judge. Thank you.
You're welcome. 6444415, State versus Marcos Fernandez, attorney, Thomas Limon.
Present, Your Honor.
Good morning. Is your client here?
No, this is Marcos Fernandez.
Oh, okay. You're here, but your attorney is not.
Seems to be that way, sir.
Thomas Limon, noted as no response. Wait around for him, sir.
Yes, sir.
646-862, State versus Adela Pesina, attorney, Robert Moore II.
Mr. Mauer's running late.
I'm here.
Good morning, Ms. Pesina.
Good morning.
Stick around and wait for your attorney to show up.
Okay.
He's always real good about showing up, and he always lets us know that he's tied up in another court. 647-519, State versus Mark Crandall, attorney John Etheridge.
Client is present with counsel, Your Honor. We'd like to confer.
All right, I suspect you are number 5 then.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. 649-488. State versus Janine Harrigan, and the attorney is William Davidson.
Yes, sir. I'm here, and she is supposed to be logged in, Your Honor.
I know she's supposed to be. Is she?
She had
Janine
contacted.
Harrigan.
I don't know if she's in the
Hi,
waiting.
Miss. Hi, Judge. I was on mute.
That's okay. Thank you for being here on time.
We need to
Okay.
confer, Your Honor. We need to confer, Your Honor.
All right, you're number 6 to confirm.
Thank you.
653-657, State versus Daniel Coca Inocencio. The
Yes,
attorney
Judge.
is Suzanne Kramer.
I'm
Yes,
here,
Judge,
and
I'm
so is Daniel. This is a pretrial diversion where we emailed the contract to Beatrice on November 22nd. And she emailed me back wanting good contact information for her to contact Daniel. I sent that to her, and he says, and it looks like this might be accurate, that nobody from the DA's office has contacted him yet. So I need time to email Beatrice to see what's going on.
How much time do you need?
I mean, 2 weeks, I mean, he was accepted and we emailed the contract. So we just have had a breakdown in communication since then.
You mean that happens? Okay, Suzanne, anything
Okay.
else today?
That's all I've got on the docket today, Judge.
All right, you are excused. You stay safe and stay warm.
You too, Judge. Thank
And
you.
you
February 9th, Suzanne.
Your Honor.
Bye, Brenda.
654-237, State versus Joshua Mendoza, attorney Jonathan Ross.
Yes, morning, present with counsel, Your Honor. Mr. Joshua Mendoza has signed the pre-trial diversion contract. He's been accepted into that. And so if we could just please get a reset, so hopefully it disappears off your docket, Your Honor.
Reset it for 60 days, Ms. Flores,
March 24th.
and you are excused, Mr. Ross and Mr. Mendoza.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good one.
Stay safe. 654-338, State versus Ryan Beck's, attorney Kelly Piddle.
Good morning, Judge. I'm present for him. I don't see him on the Zoom, however.
Okay, for right now, we're going to mark him absent. This probably going to just be a simple reset. He's got 1 or 2 felonies pending, right?
That's correct.
Okay, did you want to confer, or we'll just leave it with a felony pending reset?
But if I could do that, and then I'll email Ms. Haas and see if she'll just dismiss it to be used in punishment.
Okay, now, as of this point, he is absent. You will be a failure to appear unless you produce him within 1 week, hopefully today.
Judge, you won't just reset it since he has a felony pending?
We will reset it if he appears.
Okay.
Okey doke.
Judge, I also filed a motion to remove GPS. How can I get that heard?
Ms. Flores, make sure that I get that motion.
One more time.
Okay,
Mr. Sandoval, you need to be muted.
I
Okay.
already muted him. Okay, motion to remove GPS. Okay, I will look for it.
Well, I'll look at it today and if I need to, I'll give you a hearing. If not, I'll grant it. We'll see.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. 656-242, State versus Juan Sandoval. This is a plea. It is Linda Corley.
I'm
Good morning,
here,
Judge.
sir.
I'm here for that. And Mr.
All right.
Sandoval is on, Judge.
We'll probably take the plea at 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Judge.
657-466, State versus Maria Ramos Espinosa, attorney Efraín Torres.
Judge, I'm present. There's been a with the judge. I provided her the Zoom link. I will likely be filing a motion to withdraw in that case today, Judge. So I don't know her.
Michael's number?
Efrain, okay.
If this was someone's home.
Tell me, Judge.
Ms. Flores, you need to mute whoever
I'm
the hell that is.
looking to see who I can mute here. Thank you. There.
Again, Maria Ramos Espinosa, are you present? Maria Ramos Espinosa is absent. Mr. Torres, I note that you are present.
No, I'm sorry, Judge. I actually had you on mute.
I beg your pardon?
This is Maria Ramos Espinosa.
All right. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, sir.
Mr. Torres is going to file a motion to withdraw from representing you. Are you aware of that?
Yes. Actually, I just started work 2 days ago, so I emailed one of the attorneys to contact them because I just started
Okay, my
work.
question is, do you know that Mr. Torres has filed a motion to withdraw?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you're not opposed to that, right?
No, sir.
Okay, Mr. Torres, I will grant your motion to withdraw. Have you filed it already?
I'm going to file it this morning, Judge.
Well, then I'm going to sign it after you are going to file it.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. 6-5 is Ramos Espinosa. Stick around a little while. We're gonna see about your new attorney, whoever that might be. 657-571, State versus Eddie Elizalde, attorney, Tim Roundtree.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning.
Judge, Mr. Elizalde is not on. Originally, I had a conflicting setting in Atascosa, and I told him I was going to reset. Fortunately, it got canceled for me, but I forgot to tell him to show up. He's driving right now. I can have him pull over and log in if you would like.
All right, just have him report. What are you going to be doing?
Judge, I'd like to confer on this. And I also have another case on page 4 that who my client is here, and I would like to confer on that.
All righty. I think you're number 7
Okay.
and 7A. Which is the other one on page 4?
It is on Yanut Alva 664918. It's the third from the bottom.
Okay.
And she's present, Judge.
Yanez,
Yes, I'm here, Your Honor.
good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning.
All right. Mr. Roundtree, you go ahead and confirm those cases.
Thank you.
658-02529, 658-029, State versus Ruby Riojas. Attorney Robert Moore II.
Running late.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Ms.
I'm
Riojas.
present.
As soon as your attorney gets here, we'll take care of your plea.
Yes,
6-5.
sir.
Stick around. 658-333, State versus Jose Herrera. Attorney Michael Beliveau.
I am present, Your Honor. I met with Mr. Herrera again last night, and he contacted me this morning. He has had a problem at work and he's not able to log in. We submitted his signed contract for PTD.
All right. We'll reset you 60 days.
All right, and I have one more on the docket on page 4. 664410.
There you are. Ooh, that's a busy one. He's only got 6 felonies, huh?
Yes. I believe he's called me and said he is present on the docket. Daniel Mendoza, can you hear me?
664410,
Yes, sir.
State versus Daniel Mendoza.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Mendoza.
Good morning, sir. How you doing?
Available? I am well, sir. How about you? Mr.
Hang in there.
Beliveau, what are you going to do with it? Just reset felony pending?
I would like to reset this for felonies pending, please.
I agree fully. There's only 6 of them, so I guess we should. 60-day reset on your case.
All right. Thank you, Judge. May Mr. Mendoza and I be excused.
You're both excused. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
658-684, State versus Ileana Perez, attorney. David Garcia.
Good morning, Ileana Perez here, present.
Good
Mr.
morning, Ms.
Garcia
Perez.
is sick. I'm not sure he's gonna appear.
Okay,
I heard that he was really ill, so I don't know what to do. I'm
Yeah,
just here
but-
present.
we're gonna probably just give you a 30-day reset, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Judge.
Ms. Flores,
Yes.
can you give her a date? Do you want to give?
Yeah, let me give her a date real quick. The 24th of February.
Thank you, ma'am.
Mhm.
Can I be excused, Judge?
You are excused, ma'am. Take care, stay safe.
You too. Thank you.
658-872, State versus Jessica Cini. And attorney is Alice Warburton.
Judge, that case has been reset.
Reset. Very good. Going on to page 4. 659-756, State versus Jeffrey Green, attorney Ronald Zimmerman.
Yes, Judge, he is present with counsel. Judge, if I may speak to the state. Also, Judge, if I may be excused briefly, I've got a PSI in the 227th.
You take care of that and we'll be waiting for you when you get back.
All right, thank you, Judge.
Stick around, Mr. Green.
Okay.
60381, State versus Jared Rivera, attorney Alberto Rodriguez.
I am present, Your Honor.
The G-Man.
Yes. Is Mr. Rivera logged in?
Jared Alexander Rivera. Absent.
I just talked to him a few minutes ago and he was supposed to be logging in.
Well, we'll see if he shows up.
All right.
Six,
And
six.
I'd like to get in line to confer, Your Honor.
You are you are scheduled to confer, sir.
Thank you.
663-269, State versus Leslie Guzman, attorney Alberto Chaires. Leslie Guzman.
Alberto's running late, Judge.
Okay. And Leslie Guzman is absent. 664-659, State versus Jared Floyd. How about that? 2 Jareds in one day. 664-659, Jared Floyd. Attorney is Michael Sawyer. Michael Sawyer, no response.
I'm here, sir. I tried contacting him yesterday, but he never returned my call, so I'm not sure what's going on.
Okay, Mr. Floyd, for right now, you are marked present. We'll see if Mr. Sawyer shows up. If not, we'll try and track him down for you.
Yes, sir.
666-162, State versus Eric Ruiz, attorney Rolando Arguelles.
Good morning, Your Honor. He's present with counsel.
Good morning to you both.
Morning.
What you doing this morning?
Your Honor, I was going to ask you if I could confer with the state.
Of course you can.
And if Mr. Ruiz could be excused, Judge, because he does have the COVID and he needs to be on bed rest.
Mr. Ruiz?
Yes, sir.
You get yourself well. You're excused.
Thank you.
Mr. Arguelles is going to take care of things, work on your case. Stay in communication with him, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. Take care of yourself. 670-129, State versus John Amaro, attorney Brian O'Donnell. Mr. Amaro is in jail, so we know he's present.
Good morning, Your Honor. I don't see my client, but if he is on the Zoom, I would ask for a breakout room with him, Your Honor. There's another case pending and a felony motion to revoke. I called the felony attorney yesterday.
Okay, now, you know he's in jail, right?
Yes, Your Honor. I don't see him on the Zoom. We are already conferring, but I reached out to the felony attorney and hopefully we'll have something for the court.
All right. Are you going to confer with the state?
I wasn't going to today. We're doing that by email. But if my client is coming to the Zoom, I would like to have a breakout room with my client.
Brian, I didn't request him.
Very well.
You did
And
not?
No, Judge, I didn't.
Okay. All right, then we're gonna reset you. How about reset 2 weeks to see what you can do?
Very well, Your Honor. Thank you very much. May I be excused?
You're excused, Brian. Take care of yourself.
Thank you, Your Honor.
671-465, State versus Lay Grant. And listed as a fugitive, attorney is Elizabeth Settle.
Good morning, Judge. She's actually on the Zoom this morning.
All right.
Just a couple things. First of all, we have an agreement, so I would like a date for a plea if we could. I have requested the paperwork. Also, what happened with regard to the fugitive status, Judge, she has COVID, so she was unable to take her car in to be calibrated this last time. She remained in contact with the people involved, but they said, that you needed to, her device was locked up, so her car was locked up, so she couldn't take it in to calibrate it. Once she did test negative, now she just texted me and said she's positive again in bed on this Zoom. So two things, we want to have a plea date, and we would ask that she have an extension of time in which
is the warrant out of County Court 5?
I'm assuming, Judge, that's all she's got, I believe.
Yes, sir, it is.
Okay, recall the warrant. We'll give you 30 days, see if you can clear it up.
30 days for her to get her car calibrated?
And for you to bring her in for your plea, you're saying?
Yes, Judge, yes. As soon as we can get a plea date, well, given that she's still ill, it may be in a couple weeks, but also if she could get the ignition interlock unlocked so that she can take it in to calibrate it. I'm not sure how that is done. I'm not sure what the procedure is, but I assumed you needed.
Able to get it calibrated. If you're within 15 miles, they're able to tow it for free to get it calibrated. So I was able to get it calibrated.
Okay, so you did get it. All right.
Yes, so that was done yesterday.
Okay.
I still am just testing positive for COVID. I can't seem to get over COVID.
Okay, all right, we're gonna give you 30 days to get things maybe hopefully cleared up for you. Thank you, Ms. Settle. Anything else for you?
That's it, Judge.
Okay, Ms. Flores, recall the warrant on Ms. Grant,
Okay.
and we'll go through that 30-day reset.
Yes,
All right.
ma'am. Yes,
Case
Mr.
number 67245.
Judge,
Yes,
I'm sorry, can I get that date now, or would be emailed to me?
30 days.
Actually, I can do the 17th if you want for the plea.
Oh, I'm on vacation that week. I'm sorry. I'll be back after the 23rd.
Okay, I'll call you, Ms. Settle.
Thanks. I'll email you. Thanks,
Okay,
Linda.
thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right, y'all are excused.
Thanks, Judge.
672-452, State versus Mia Sanchez, attorney, Catherine Valenzuela.
Yes, Your Honor, we're present. I believe there's not a file yet. The case hasn't been
Correct.
filed.
There is no file. Ms. Flores, reset this for 60 days.
Okay, March 24th.
All right.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
Valenzuela. 672-460, State versus Natalie Cisneros, attorney, Stephen Harkowitz.
Steve Harkowitz here, Your Honor, and Miss Cisneros, I think she's under iPhone. Miss Cisneros, would you tell the judge you're here?
Yes, I'm here.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good
All
morning.
right, Steve, what you doing this morning?
Well, Judge, we had an agreement with the state that they would dismiss if she took a alcohol awareness class, which she has completed. I when I was here yesterday, I conferred with Ashley and emailed her the certificate, but I guess she hasn't gotten to the dismissal yet. We
All right,
actually,
I'll just mark it for dismissal. And if
Yes, Your
there's a
Honor.
if there's a problem, let me know.
okay, so may we be excused?
You are excused. Thank you. Stay safe.
Thank you, Judge.
672-541, State versus Donald Deary.
Mr. Judge, this concern, he's got a felony, another attorney.
Sherman.
I'm waiting for result.
All right, let's reset you 45 days.
Thank you for your courtesy.
Felony pending.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. 672-943, State versus Charles Holloway, attorney, Robert Campbell.
Holloway here, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Holloway.
Mr.
Good morning,
Campbell
sir.
is running late.
Okay, Mr. Campbell is running late. Stick around, sir.
Yes, sir.
673-186, State versus Ariana Agüeros, attorney, Eduardo Garcia.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Garcia.
We are both present. Would you allow me to confer with the state this morning?
Of course I would. You are number 11 to confer. Shouldn't take too long.
All right, Judge, I'll stand by.
Yes, sir. 674-320, State versus Sonia Iruegas, attorney, Edward Bartolome. Sonia Iruegas, absent. Edward Bartolome, attorney, no response. Six, 7-4-3-2-4, State versus Brett Sowell, attorney, Carissa Chalkowski.
Good morning, Judge. My client is present and it's an arraignment setting. We just like a next pretrial hearing date so I can continue to get the discovery. There are some videos that they're still downloading because they put the actual wrong client's videos into the discovery.
We'll give you 30-day reset pretrial.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
May we be
Thank you.
excused?
Yes, you are. Take care.
Thank you.
Stay
Chair.
safe. 674-355, State versus Hector Sanchez, attorney, Jason Goss.
Good morning, Your Honor. Gary Hillier for Mr. Goss. Mr. Sanchez here is present here on the Zoom, and we would like to confer, please, Your Honor.
You are marked scheduled to confer. Thank you.
Judge, in the meantime, may Mr. Sanchez be excused, Judge?
Mr. Sanchez, at your attorney's request, we're going to excuse you for the day. He's going to be doing some work for you. Stay in communication with that office.
Thank you, Your Honor. You can log off, Hector.
674-370, State versus John Benavides, attorney, Brenda Levenstein.
I'm here.
Good morning, Brenda.
Good morning.
John Benavides.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm present.
Good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Are you related to the old judge, John Benavides?
Negative, Your Honor.
All right.
Okay.
He's the one that swore me in 1973, by the way. God bless his soul. Brenda, you're going to confer. What are you going to do?
Yes, I'd like to confer. And Mr. Benavides, would you like to be excused so you can go about your business and I can talk to you later?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Very good. Very good. Mr. Benavides, you're excused for the day. Ms. Levenstein will be doing some work for you, and you stay in touch with her, you hear?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. 674414, State versus Vincent Velasquez.
That one's been
reset.
reset.
Reset. All righty. And then finally, 676223, State versus Santel Witherspoon, no attorney. Santel Witherspoon, absent. All right, that's the docket for this morning, folks. Anyone need to report at this time? reporting late, didn't hear the name or didn't know they were on the docket?
I was late, sir. I'm here for my husband, Matthew Alvarez. He is unavailable. He's in the hospital with COVID, so I'm trying to appear on his behalf. He's been out of work, and he was wanting to, or he was in touch with Mr. Dunham. So I was gonna request an extension because I'm gonna be paying for his services myself since he's been out of work.
Okay, what's his name?
Matthew Alvarez with 1 T, Alvarez with a Z.
I don't see him on today's docket. Let me
He
look.
was supposed to have a court hearing today at 8:30. It took me a while to contact somebody and get the Zoom information to log in.
Why don't you give me his date of birth? Well, don't
Yes,
give
sir.
it.
It's
Whoa. Don't do it publicly. Chat it to Linda Flores. Linda,
I'm on it, Judge.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
hold on a second, please.
Okay, yes, sir.
I don't see that name on today's docket. Ms. Flores, chat with, are you Mrs. Alvarez?
Yes, sir.
All right, chat with Ms. Linda Flores, and we'll try to track down, see what's going on. I'm sorry your husband's ill. All right,
Okay,
somebody wanted to
thank you,
talk
sir.
to me.
Yes, sir. My name's Christian Tillis. I
Yes,
had some issues signing the paperwork on the email, but I believe I signed it already. My name was on the docket, but I hadn't signed the
right, your name
paperwork.
is here.
I know.
All right.
That's
you're-
correct, Your Honor. It's been signed.
You're the first case on page 2. Christian Tellez, George Ruiz is.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you got your paperwork done?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll try to get you in at 10 o'clock and get these pleas done, as many as we can.
Thank you, Judge.
Excuse me, Judge.
Yo,
This is Ozzy Lozoya. I was supposed to go to have court today. Am I on the docket?
no, sir. I would remember that name. And
Do you know what day I'm supposed to be going? I mean, for the court.
if you'll wait a little bit, we'll try and get someone to attend you and find out when your court is. Do you happen to
Okay.
know your case number?
No, but I was sure that it was going to be on the 26th. Today's the 26th, right?
You are correct.
Okay. So can I get like a sure date?
That's, like I said, we're gonna see if we can get somebody to attend to you. Find out.
Okay.
It is, you're supposed to be in County Court 5, right?
Yes, sir.
Your name is not on the docket for today. So,
Okay, sir.
hold on a moment and we'll see what we can do.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Excuse me, Judge.
Yes,
Good morning. Hi, my name's Sophia Du, and my attorney is Pat Montgomery. I was just wanting to say that I was having some issues a little bit earlier with the app. However, I was able to sign in at 9:03.
I already told him that you were in the waiting room when you told me you were in the waiting room.
Thank you so much, Pat.
And Mr. Fox joined us briefly, Judge Longoria, and Mr. Fox wanted to be certain that he wasn't in trouble with the court because I've substituted in for him and he is still attorney of record until you signed that substitution order.
I just didn't want to, I wanted to appear in case you needed me.
okay.
Oh, I thought you had gone, John. I didn't mean to speak on your behalf.
No, that's fine, Pat.
All right, John Fox will be, Pat Montgomery will be substituted for John Fox in 612-111. I think that's, no, 311.
I think I have it. Yeah, I think that's correct, Judge.
Yeah. All right, John, you're excused. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good week.
You too.
Take care, John.
Thank you.
All right.
Your Honor.
Yo.
If I could be put in line to talk to Ms. Haas whenever she becomes available, the new young fellow who I conferred with was not able to really discuss the case with me, and I know she's busy, so I'll wait as long as it takes.
Okay. We'll mark you for Ms. Haas.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Robert Gebbia. Robert Gebbia, attorney, you're muted.
Morning, Judge. We had the opportunity to confer, and it appears as though we are going to request a trial date from this court, Your Honor.
Trial date. Ms. Flores,
Jose Guerrero, and I
yeah, I
have.
know
the
which
case
one it
number
is.
here.
It's 633784, Ms. Flores.
March 25th.
Thank you. Your Honor, may I further inquire about a case that's on the docket for tomorrow with Ms. Flores or this honorable court? My client says he has COVID and doesn't feel up to logging in. That is on tomorrow's docket.
Who's speaking?
This is Attorney Robert Gebbia still, sir.
Robert.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You want to give Ms. Flores your case number you're referring to?
Yes, I sure will. I'll send it in a chat to you, ma'am.
Okay.
Very good. Yes, sir. Anything else, Mr. Gebbia?
No, sir, Your Honor. May I be excused?
You are excused. Take care and stay safe.
Thank you, sir.
Anyone else need to report?
Morning, Your Honor. This is Albert Chidas. I have Leslie Guzman on the docket.
You've got a real bad connection. Try it again.
This is Albert Chidas. I've got Leslie Guzman on the docket.
About a case number.
Case number is
663-269.
And she does have a felony pending.
All right. Mr. Chidas. And
yes, Your Honor.
Leslie Guzman is absent, so you're going to have to produce her, or there'll be a failure to appear.
Yes, Your Honor. I put a call into her number. Her mailbox was full. We'll make efforts to get in touch with her and have her make an appearance before this court.
Absent that, there will be no reset, and there'll also be a warrant.
Yes, Your Honor. I'll do everything I can to get a hold of her and to try and bring her before the court as soon as possible.
All righty. Just have her.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I be excused for the time being?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Attorney, anyone else?
Yes, Your Honor. Rolando Arguelles.
Say again.
Rolando Arguelles for Eric Ruiz.
Rolando Arguelles.
666162 is the cause number.
There you go. Bottom of page 4. He is present and waiting. What can I do for you?
Yes, Judge. I conferred with Kenny and he told me that the state's going to email me an offer in the case, Judge.
Okay, and offer to come. I'll give you 30 days and that's it.
Thank you, Judge. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
May I be excused, Your Honor?
You are excused, so is your time.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
You too, stay safe.
Likewise.
Judge, this is James Hunt. Could I visit with Joel Herrera in a breakout room?
Give me your case number, James.
He's on the first page. I think he's the fourth down.
All right. Joel Herrera.
Yes.
Mr. Herrera. Joel Herrera. Do you see him there, James? I don't see or hear him.
Can you hear me, sir? He's on there. Yeah.
There we are. Mr. Herrera, you and your attorney are going to be placed in what they call breakout, so y'all can chat.
Thank you.
Ms. Flores, would you accommodate him, please?
Yes. Mr. Hunt.
James, did you already confer with the state?
I have, and we have, the offer's changed a bit.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Your Honor, this is Matthew Finch. Regarding Leanna Benson, 639250, she was not present earlier. I did reach out to her. She is going to be logging in by a telephone call. She does not have a smartphone available this morning.
Okay. So she's going to have a unsmart phone, huh?
That's correct, Your Honor. And I don't know if how that shows up in the waiting room, but the last two digits of her phone number are 87. if somebody can see that to allow her to enter the courtroom.
I don't have anybody in the waiting room.
Okay, then I'll just sit tight and wait for her to show up.
If you would, please. Thank you. All right. Anyone else need to report?
Yes, Judge Osvaldo Garcia. Sorry, Albert, go ahead. You were here before me.
No,
Albert,
it's
go.
okay.
No,
It's
no, you
okay.
go. No,
That one.
go ahead.
Your Honor, did Jerry Rivera ever log in?
Which case number?
660381.
660. Jared Rivera. Case number 660381, Jared Rivera. No response, Albert.
I can't get to his phone because his email's not set up and he does not answer. I talked to him and he was trying to log on. If I get in touch with him, Your Honor, can he report to you on Zoom or does he have to come back in person?
He does not have to be present. The Zoom is fine, or he can call in. We just
Okay.
need to be in touch with him, that's all.
Okay.
Did you confer, Albert?
I conferred already and received an offer.
Very good. Okay. Well, track him down and see what you can do. You've got 1 week. I'm gonna recall it in 1 week.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. May I be excused then?
Yeah, if he doesn't answer in 1 week, we're gonna issue a warrant.
Thank you. May I be excused then?
Yes, sir. Take care and stay safe, Albert.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anyone else?
Yes, Judge. Eddie Garcia.
Eddie, okay, the gentleman, really.
Okay, Judge. 673186.
673.
186
Page 5, Judge.
and 187.
Already, what you got?
Judge, conferred with Kenny. I'd like to ask for 45-day reset to allow her to do classes that are going to be required of her for both a possession of marijuana case and a DWI case in anticipation of a plea agreement that would be favorable to both sides.
Okay, you have 45-day reset. You take care, you're excused after Ms. Flores gives you the date.
March
Thank
the
you, Your
10th.
Honor.
March the 10th.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Linda.
All right,
You're welcome.
excused, stay
Okay,
safe.
my client is going to be excused, I assume.
Absolutely. And you
Okay,
stay
Judge.
safe.
Yes, sir, you too.
Judge, this is Tim Roundtree. I'm back if you would like to take
Tim
my last.
Roundtree, give me
Yes,
a
sir.
case number.
On page 3, 657571.
657-571, your dependent did not show up. Eddie,
That's correct, Judge. And that was probably due to my miscommunication. However, he's driving right now. If you want, I can have him pull over and log in, but we would like to reset this for a plea.
all right, since you as a gentleman and as a officer of the court are telling me that, I'll accept your words this time.
Okay.
Consider
Thank
him
you.
as having reported. So you have conferred.
I have conferred and we would like to reset for a plea.
How much time do you need?
30 days, Judge.
Set for plea, 30 days. All righty. Tim,
And then
got
I have
anything
one
else?
other, Judge. I'm sorry. On page 4, Miss Alva. It's 664918.
664918. Yanud Alva.
And she is present, Judge. The state's going to review her file. We're asking them to review for dismissal. So I'd ask for 30 days, please.
Reset 30 days, possible dismissal. Is that
Thank you,
what I
Judge.
understood?
Yes, sir.
All righty. Is that it for you today?
It is, Judge.
Okay, then you're excused. Stay safe.
Thank you, Judge.
Tim,
Yes. Yes.
send me by email your client's info so I can send the paperwork to you.
I'll do it right now. Thank you.
Judge, this is William Davidson.
William Davidson.
This is on page, this is page 2 for Patty Harrigan. And we conferred and she's going to accept a judgment satisfied. We just need to either do the paperwork today or another day.
Let's see.
Patty Harrigan, 679-488.
Say again.
679-488.
679.
No.
649.
488.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say that's not gonna be on page 2. 649-488. Janine Harrigan.
Yes, she's on and we have a judgment satisfied. We just need to either do the paperwork today or another day, either one.
We can do it today if you have the time.
I certainly have the time. I'm supposed to briefly report in 8. Can I do that and come back? Maybe they can do
You
the.
can, absolutely.
Okay.
You might get Ms. Flores, you might get whatever basic information you need so we can get it rolling.
Yes, Mr. Davidson, please chat me your client's email address.
Okay, I will do that. Ms. Harrigan, please text that to me now.
Yeah, yes.
All right. Who else? Attorneys?
This is Rene Munoz, Judge.
Pardon me?
This is Rene Munoz.
Yes, sir.
I have Robert Lopez on page 2, 643-117.
643-117. Robert Lopez Jr.
Yes, sir.
What you got, Renee?
Yes, Judge. I requested the state to obtain dash and body cam from SAPD Officer L. Seibert, badge number 1558. They're going to go ahead and look into that and hopefully give me that info.
So we'll give you 30 days discovery on body cam.
Yes, Judge.
30 days reset.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I be excused?
You are excused and so is your client.
Renee,
Thank you, Judge.
can you call me later, please?
For the date?
No, yeah, for that, and I need to talk to you about something else.
Oh, for tomorrow's, please. Yes, I'll call you. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right. Anyone else?
Yes, James Hunt.
Mr. Hunt.
I would like to confer with Ashley again, please.
Is Ashley back yet, Ms. Flores?
Yes, she is back.
All right. Which case number is it, James? That 604024?
Yes, Herrera.
On Herrera? Okay, we're gonna put you.
Mr. Hunt, you're in 1. You can go back to 1.
Thank you.
All right. Anyone else? Brenda, I see you back.
Yes, hi, Judge. Okay, so I conferred with Ashley and they need more time to try to reach out to the complainant.
What's your case number that we're dealing with?
It's he's got 3 actually. Universal City Police. Must have been a slow night that night. 674-370 and 371 and 372.
It's all on the last page, isn't it? 674-370. Benavides.
Yes.
Okay, and what do you want to do?
Can we just, this was a first setting and the state wanted time to try to reach the complainant. Apparently I don't know, they left a message. I don't know. They haven't spoken with her, but they made some sort of contact.
All right. We'll let's give you, since it's 2 cases, let's give you 45-day reset.
Is March the 10th good for you?
March the 10th? Sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All righty. Attorneys, who's next?
Judge or Linda, I was sent back into the room with my client, but
Oh.
I need to go confer with Ashley.
Okay, hold on. I'll put you in another room. Sorry.
Thank you.
Who's next? All right. We're going to be doing some pleas within the next 5 minutes. Court's going to take a quick break.
Am I still waiting or I can get dismissed, Judge?
Oh, sorry. Where are you? Let's see. Brent.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I see that you signed the paperwork. I need for your client to sign the paperwork so it can go to judge, the plea packet.
So I emailed you.
Yeah, the stuff that I have is the plea agreement and discovery. The plea packet is the stuff that y'all would sign that would be in the courtroom. The trial of rights and the admonishment and the defendant's consent to video.
Yeah, I remember going, at least from my notes, I went over it with him. So I don't know. I mean, we can do it again. That's fine.
Okay, I don't know. I looked to see if I saw that Patty had sent it to you. I didn't see. That's why I sent it to you yesterday.
Okay. I put it in the chat, his email, because he still hasn't gotten it. And I signed it when you said it the first time.
Okay, so I have, hold on, let me see. I have here, let me see what you sent me. Hold on. Can you give me a call so we can talk about it on the?
Yeah.
Okay, call me.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'm working on this Deus thing.
Okay.
Then there's a personal data sheet is blank. It's got a signature, but it's blank essentially. I'm not gonna take a plea with a blank personal data sheet.
Okay. Okay, that's on,
Where's the attorney? George Bruce.
is that on Christian?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here on that. Is the paperwork not filled out correctly?
There's all the personal data that I need is blank.
Is that the paperwork that was supposed to be filled out by my client?
That is correct.
Yes.
All right, Judge. Well, I'll reach out to him. I'll make sure he fills it out. I apologize again, Judge.
No problem. You're delaying that mine.
Thank you, Judge.
Judge, may I approach? James Hunt.
Mr. Hunt.
I've got Herrera on page 1. There'll be pleas on multiple cases. Would you like us to do that today or reset the plea?
Well, if you can do it today, let's get her done.
Okay.
But it'll probably be a bit of a delay. Why don't we recall you for 1 week, but get all the paperwork done in between?
That works great. May Mr. Herrera and I be excused.
Wait till Ms. Flores gives you the specific date.
Okay.
Linda? What's the case number, James?
Let me see here.
First page, right? 604.
It's on first page.
24 Herrera.
Yes.
Recall 1 week for plea.
Okay, let's recall it on the 3rd. Mr. Hunt, will you please email me your client's email address to me and Ashley? And that way we can get the paperwork to you, so we will be ready on that day.
Okay. Linda Dot.
No, it's going to be lflores@bear.org.
Okay, great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, we ready, please?
Judge, my approach is Gary Hillier.
Gary.
674355, Judge, it's still a red file status. I believe it could be being filed in the near future. Obviously, we need a reset for the case to be filed and get discovery.
Give me the case number again.
674355. It is Hector Sanchez.
4355.
Actually, we have a file.
Yeah, I don't show this as no file.
The DA, Judge, I'm just going on with the representations from the DA. We don't have the blood results back. I was told it was to be filed, but it hasn't been. But either way, there's still some discovery outstanding, Judge. We don't have the blood report or some videos.
No blood report. Just give you 45 days.
Thank you,
March
Judge.
the 10th.
That'll work, ma'am. Thank you very much. Judge, can we be excused?
You are excused.
Thank you, Ron. Have a good day. Thank you.
Judge, Attorney Blake Etheridge for Mark Crandall. May I approach?
Mr. Etheridge, case number
647-519.
647.
519. I've spoken with the state. We have an offer. We'll probably take it. I just want to have time to discuss it with my client.
47519.
Mark Crandall.
Yes, sir. How much time do you need?
Let's do 30 days.
30 days for disposition.
February 24th.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. May we be excused?
Yes, sir, you're excused.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Are we ready on the pleas?
Judge, we are ready on Freeman, Pesina, Sandoval, and Riojas.
Ready on Freeman, Sandoval, and Riojas.
And Pesina, but I don't think Mr. Mauer is here yet for his two, which is Pesina and Riojas.
Okay, so then we've actually got just one Sandoval and Ruby Riojas. I'm sorry.
So
One-
Freeman and Sandoval are ready.
All right. Linda Corley, Elizabeth Russell.
Judge, I'm here for Linda Corley.
Oh, where's Ashley? Hold on. She's in a breakout room. Let me text her, Judge. I just texted her. Okay. Okay, Judge Ashley's back.
Yes, Judge, I'm here.
All right, folks. What do we have that's actually ready for the plea? Ms. Flores?
Freeman, 641-317, Peter Freeman, and 656-242, Juan Antonio Sandoval.
All right. Ms. Russell, Ms. Corley? Ms. Russell, Ms. Corley? Well, it's nice if we're ready, but the attorneys are not here.
Kimberly,
Elizabeth Russell on Peter Freeman. Linda Corley on Juan Sandoval.
it's actually Kim Bessa, but she's not answering.
Kim Bessa on whom?
On Sandoval.
Okay.
Judge, I'm sorry, I'm here. I was just on the County Court 8 announcing with Judge Roman. I'm here though, Judge.
All right. You ready to proceed on Juan Sandoval?
Yes, Judge, we're ready.
Elizabeth Russell, last call
Actually, the defendant FT8 on that one, Judge.
on Peter Freeman.
Yes, yes, sir.
On Peter Freeman, I think that, I don't know if it shows set for this afternoon. Mr. Freeman is deaf and needs an ASL interpreter.
Well, that's nice to know at the last minute. We're not going to be able to do it then today because you have to make arrangements for that. All right, then we're going to do Juan Sandoval. Juan Sandoval?
Yes, sir.
All right, I don't see you. I see a name only. I need to see you. There you are. Mr. Sandoval, would you raise your right hand?
Well, Judge, I don't think his attorney is here either. Pardon me, Judge.
I'm sorry?
That's Miss Corley, right?
Yes, it's Miss Bessa.
It says Kim Beza is here for Linda Corley. Is that correct?
Is
Kim Beza?
yes, Judge, I'm here for Miss Corley.
Yeah, okay. Court calls case number 656-242, State of Texas versus Juan Sandoval. Before we go any further, Ms. Beza, has Padilla versus Kentucky been complied with on Mr. Sandoval?
It has, Judge.
Okay, I'll ask you to recite that after a while. Mr. Sandoval, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear that in this proceeding, the information and responses you submit will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Sure.
Hello. Thank you. You may put your hand down. Mr. Sandoval, I am informed it's obvious that you intend to enter a plea on a plea bargain agreement that you made with the state.
Sure.
You were charged with the offense of driving while intoxicated, and there is a plea agreement that you will enter a plea of no contest on that charge.
Sure.
Before we do that, I need to ask you several things. Are you fluent in English?
Yes.
Okay. And I need to inform you of your particular rights and protections before we proceed. First, you have the right to remain silent. That means that you do not have to make any kind of statement. You don't have to answer questions. You don't have to submit written paperwork that has your signature, especially papers that admit or confess to wrongdoing. You understand you have that right?
Yes, sir.
You have the right to a jury trial. That means that you and your attorney and the state together could select 6 citizens from a pool of disinterested citizens who would hear all the evidence, see witnesses, materials, whatever, if any, and those 6 would decide whether you're not guilty or whether you've been proven guilty beyond reasonable doubt. It's called the right to a jury trial. If you go to trial, you and your attorney would have the right to question, cross-examine, or challenge any witness who would testify in your trial. You also have the right to appeal. That right means that you individually or your attorney individually are the two of you together, could demand that a higher court review the evidence and the official record in this case. The record being prepared by the court reporter, Ms. Rivera. That right is an important right. It is a little bit difficult because it has time limitations and you have to have the right papers with the correct information. You have the right, as does the state in your particular case, to demand that this proceeding be held in the open public courtroom. That right is not being exercised right now because of the COVID pandemic. But in order for you to proceed, you had to sign a document that identifies you, as do all these documents. They identify you by name, case number, and court number. And it is titled Defendant's Consent to Video Conference. The state has that same right. Again, because you have signed the consent, we are able to proceed and hear this matter. Did you understand the rights and protections that I just mentioned to you?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, there are several documents that I need to discuss briefly with you. One is a document that identifies you and is titled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonitions. The constitutional rights are a repetition of the rights and protections that I talked to you about, but they are in writing in this document. There's also other matters that are covered by that document, including the fact that any deal that you've made is not binding on me as a judge. It is my right, authority, and duty to decide whether I approve your deal or reject it. If I reject it, there is no deal. I also have the authority to give you whatever punishment is appropriate. I know that you and the state have worked out an agreement. If I approve it, fine. If I give you a punishment within the proper range for the offense of driving when intoxicated, but I give you a punishment heavier than what you agreed to, in that case, or in the case of my rejecting your deal, the law would allow you to start all over again. And the document I'm talking about tells you that in writing. Did you understand that document?
Yeah.
Pardon me?
Yes, I think so. Yes, sir.
All right. Now, any documents that you signed, did you have pardon me just a moment. Any documents that are in this file in your case that have your signature, did you have the advice and guidance of your attorney before you signed them?
Yeah, I talked with my lawyer. Yes, yes, sir.
All right. Now, you're applying for probation. Do you understand that probation is a written legal binding agreement between you and this court? So long as you live up to and obey the different community sanctions or guidance that you have to be under, as long as you follow them, you don't go to jail.
Yes, sir.
But if you fail or refuse to obey the conditions that you're under, then the state will ask me to have a hearing. And at that point, if the evidence is sufficient, I can send you to jail. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, you've applied for probation. The agreement, I'm sure that I'm going to give it to you or agree with you. But now you are a Mexican citizen, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Do you know and understand, have you been given advice by an immigration attorney or someone that's very knowledgeable about immigration laws, what impact this particular case, these proceedings can have on your immigration status or your deportability?
Yes, sir.
Who gave you that information?
They told me there can be some problems after.
Yeah, but who told you that?
Oh, that, my lawyer?
Ms. Corley?
Yes.
All right. Did anyone else give you advice and talk to you about the immigration issues?
No, sir.
Okay. Ms. Beza, I'm gonna have to discontinue this proceeding. I'm not satisfied that Padilla versus Kentucky has been complied with. This gentleman has not been, in my opinion, thoroughly advised about the consequences to his immigration status or deportability that may result from this case. I don't know Ms. Corley to be an immigration attorney. So we need to find out more thoroughly just what was said or done, what kind of advice he got. Mr. Sandoval, you're going to have to get more information than what you're showing me. I'm required by that Supreme Court case, Padilla versus Kentucky. I'm required to make sure that you have been very thoroughly informed about that kind of information, okay?
Okay, sir.
All right, Ms. Flores, I want to reset this for 2 weeks. Let's see what the result is as far as getting this information accurate and on the record.
Okay, Judge, I'll let Ms. Corley know. Is there anything specific, Judge, that you would want in order for it to confirm with your
I need someone to confirm that Mr. Sandoval has been properly informed of immigration status impact or deportability impact as a result of these proceedings in this particular case. That's part of Padilla versus Kentucky. It's a little more extensive than just saying, well, somebody said something to me. It's not enough.
Okay, Judge, so you're looking in particular for an immigration attorney to advise him?
I would suggest that that would be the better thing, and for him to visit with an immigration attorney on the specifics of this case and the consequences. That's the word that's in the ruling. All right.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. Mr. Sandoval, we're going to see you in a couple of weeks. We'll see where you are on this. We need to make sure that that's done because that Supreme Court case requires me to make certain that you are fully informed.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome, sir. Take care and good luck.
Have a good day, sir. Thank you.
Ms. Bessa, I'm gonna reset it to February 10th.
February 10th. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, Linda.
You're welcome.
All right. We'll proceed on the regular docket. Who needs to talk to me? I see Charles Holloway.
Yes, sir, Your Honor. This is Mr. Holloway.
Sir?
I didn't know if we were still in recess or something like that, so I can take care of some stuff. And I also have a doctor's appointment that I need to get to. I haven't seen Mr. Campbell pop up in chat yet or in the room, so I was trying to see if I can go to my.
You haven't seen who?
Mr. Campbell, Attorney Campbell.
Okay. Well, you got your doctor's appointment, you said? What time is that?
Yes, sir. I'm supposed to be. It's at 11:30, but I have to drop my son off.
All right. Ms. Flores, let's give him a 30-day reset.
Okay, hold on. February 28th.
Okay.
What case number is that, Ms. Flores?
672943.
Mr. Campbell has yet to appear.
Yes, he's running late. He has not appeared yet.
Okay, well, it's 10:33. At this point, Mr. Holloway, you're excused. Did you give him the reset?
Yes, February 28th is what I told him.
Okay, let Mr. Campbell know that we've reset it because his client had a medical issue.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome, sir. Stay safe.
Your Honor, I'm here on behalf of Stephen Baron.
Who is, I'm here.
Daniel Rodriguez, attorney.
I'll be right with you momentarily. What's the case number?
536414.
All right, sir. No response from you at 9. And your
I was
client
in-
not showing up.
I was in the 187th, Your Honor.
Did you let us know ahead of time?
No, I don't believe I did.
I expect that courtesy from a professional, Mr.
Okay.
Rodriguez.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and your client did not show up either. Stephen Barron is a failure to appear at this point.
He's present, Your Honor. He's on the screen under Stephen Baron. Let me see, where is he? He was here just 20 minutes ago.
I'm here. I'm here, Judge.
Where are you?
I'm here, Your Honor.
There you are.
He wasn't here on time, Your Honor, because I didn't give him the link on this case until about 9:30.
Well, 2 strikes against you, Mr. Rodriguez. What do you
I
want
didn't
to do
have
this morning?
I did not have the link, Your Honor. Nobody ever emailed me a link on this case. I called the
What do you
court.
want to do on this, sir?
Your Honor, I think we want to set this for trial.
All right. Ms.
March
Flores?
25th.
March 25th.
And I did send the email to you to the email address we have one.
All right, that'll be on the trial docket. We'll call the docket on March 25th. You be ready.
Thank you, Judge. Are we excused?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Go ahead and log off, Stephen.
Thank
Have
you.
a nice day, y'all.
Daniel Rodriguez, what you got? All right, next attorney,
Judge, may I approach Elizabeth Russell?
Ms. Russell. Yes, ma'am. What case number?
Well, Judge, I'm actually here on someone not on the docket. It's Mr. Hernandez Gill, 643-823.
Talk to me.
He was a failure to appear last week, Judge. And he's on now.
What's his name?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Jason Hernandez Gill.
Jason, G-I-L is the last name? Hello?
Yes, sir. He's here, Judge. Jason, will you speak to the judge again?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Is that the way you pronounce, spell your name, J-E-I-S-O-N?
Yes, sir. It's Colombian.
J-E-I-S-O-N.
It's 2 S's, sir.
J-E-I-S-S-O-N.
Yes, sir.
Where were you last week, Mr. Gill?
I actually called the court that same day. I was waiting for a Zoom link, but I believe my attorney was sick. I think she had caught COVID, and I was actually working. I run 2 businesses for a car shop, and I was working that day as well, sir.
About 99% of the people that come in here are working and have to show up. That includes you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Ms. Russell, what are you going to do?
I need to confer, please, Judge.
I don't know if the state will be ready to confer today on this case, but I'll see what they can do.
Judge, it is a 2020 DWI case.
Ah. Is that a comment on his vision, 2020?
Not a comment on mine, Judge. I have terrible vision.
Well, join the club. All right, we'll see what we can do to get someone to confer with you.
Thank you, sir.
Ms. Russell, I'm sorry, what was that case number again?
Sorry, give me just
643-823.
823. Thank you, Judge.
I'm sorry. Yeah, 643-823. It should be Gill, G-I-L.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
And then Also, Judge, I just wanted to confirm that we have the sign language interpreter for this afternoon's plea with Mr. Freeman.
Ms. Flores?
No, we don't. I'm gonna have to reset it and get that. I did not know, Miss Russell, and I will go ahead and do that.
I think Patty might have already done it because we did it before we started, just to make sure there wasn't any issues.
I don't see it anywhere on the calendar, but let me find out, okay?
Okay.
Linda, I did forward you the calendar information that I got from Patty on it. So I don't know if an interpreter has confirmed or not, but Patty did create like a Zoom invite.
I'll let you know I'm here.
I'll tell you, Ms. Flores, hopefully we can Freeman up this afternoon at 1:30, and he's been delayed and reset over 10 times.
Actually, I do see it. It's right here. I thought it was it was for a motion to suppress, but no, she did do it at 1:30. Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Yes. And she did order the sign language interpreter. Yes.
Ms. Flores, Pat Montgomery, I sent you chat.
Okay, how can I help you, Mr. Montgomery?
Oh, I sent chat asking for 2 papers, a certificate of appeal and a consent to video if you use that.
Pat, did you already confirm with Ms. Haas on that case?
I did, Judge. We have a proposed agreement for the court.
Okay, just making sure so I can scratch off the schedule. Did Ronald Zimmerman already confirm on green?
I haven't heard back from him yet.
659-756.
I haven't spoke to him, Judge. I think he's probably still in his felony PSI.
Judge, do I need to stay?
Yes, sir. For right now, you do.
Okay.
Yes, I had a question, Judge.
May have an answer.
They told me that for me to wait, but I have to go back to work at 11. I was the one with the attorney Torres, Anthony Torres, who dropped my case.
Anthony Torres or Efrain Torres?
Oh, Efrain Torres. I apologize.
Well, for right now, we need this for you to stay. You're Maria?
Yes, sir.
Espinosa?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We're gonna call you back in 2 weeks.
Okay.
Ms. Flores? Linda?
Yes, February 10th.
February 10th. Okay.
Okay.
Mr. Torres will no longer be your attorney because he's withdrawing, remember?
Yes, sir. I will be contacting other attorneys.
Now who will be your attorney?
I'm gonna look for that.
All right.
Am I dismissed?
I'm making a note, yes ma'am, you are. Come back in 2 weeks so we can see who your new attorney is. We can get this thing out of the way.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Any attorneys need to report?
Sir, Thomas Lamont, I'm here for Marcus Fernandez. Yeah, I really just want to let you know or ask that we set this for trial.
What's the case number?
The case number is 6444415 and 6444416.
March 25th.
March 25th, is that what you said?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I appreciate that.
I go straight to court.
Your Honor, I do apologize for the tardiness. May my client and I be excused once you're done with this, sir?
What is this?
Thomas Lamont for Marcus Fernandez. We have a March 25th trial date.
Right. Mr. Limon, where were you this morning?
I got held into jail court, sir. Yeah, it gets pretty hectic in jail court. I do apologize, sir. It took longer than expected.
I'd appreciate it whenever you're gonna be in another court, if you'd let us know ahead of time.
Yes, sir. I have a very new paralegal. I'm gonna let her know to do just that next time this occurs.
I appreciate that. Of course, it's not her responsibility, it's yours, right?
You are right, sir. I do apologize.
All right. Mr. Limon, take care, stay safe, okay?
You too, Judge. Thank you.
I got to, I'm the only one on me that I have.
You have a great one.
You too, take care. All right, next attorney, somebody need to report?
Michael J.
Michael
Sawyer.
Sawyer, the late Michael Sawyer. How you doing, Mike?
It's been a hectic day, so I apologize for this late. I had to be in person this morning at the 399th District Court on 4 habitual cases.
Where's this at? The 399th, you said?
Yes, sir. He is Santiago Martinez. And I had a strong feeling he was going to not show up in court and somebody laid the blame at my door. He wasn't contacted, so forth and so on. So I had to be there right on the spot to make sure that little trap wasn't sprung on me by my client. And sure enough, he did not show up. And I apologize for my tardiness. I left a note for my secretary. I should have called you personally before I went to the courthouse. But I left here about 8:30, Your Honor. I do apologize for being late this morning.
What's the case number, Mike?
Case number in our case, sir, is 664-659, Jared Floyd, and he is logged on.
All right, that's on page 4 of the docket. There it is.
And what I'd like to do, Your Honor, the court's permission, he has a felony pending with intent to deliver in the 175th. I was going to see if the state there will make an offer to TIC this case.
Okay, this one is a DWI, so it might be a little hard to do. However,
but I think he maybe make a trip down to Big Casino, if you know what I mean, Your Honor.
I hear you. Now, the thing is right now that new felony is not even indicted yet.
That's correct, sir. And I was talking to DA about moving this thing up because he wants to do a plea bargain and take care of it one way or the other. Could we possibly get maybe a very short reset, Judge, maybe 2 weeks to see what the felony courts are going to indict it in a hurry?
Okay.
If not, sir, then we'll be in a position to plead this case before your court first.
All right, let's give you 2 weeks to at least find out what the status is.
Thank you, Judge. I appreciate your consideration. What does your docket look like tomorrow? You can be working all day long?
I will be available all day long, but I don't even know what the docket looks like. Miss Flores is the one that's in charge of that.
I'll give her a call, sir. Maybe drop by and see you personally around 11 or 11:30 tomorrow if you're available.
Good enough.
Thank you very much, Judge.
Take care, Mike. Stay safe.
I'm trying.
Mr. Sawyer, is there any way we can talk?
You bet.
In a separate chat, maybe?
Let's go to.
We can put you in breakout. Ms. Flores, would you put Mr. Sawyer and the gentleman in breakout?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Chad, I sent the paperwork. Did you get it?
Yes, ma'am, just popped up. I'm sorry I didn't take down my virtual hand. There we go. All right, I'll go talk to her.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Or actually, I can't do that unless I'm assigned to it, right? Through a breakout room. I'm assigned to 13 right now, but I think that Ms. Haas is in that.
Let's see. Actually, I can put you back in 13 with your client. Give me a second.
Thanks, Ms. Flores.
You're welcome. Okay. 13.
Linda.
Gotcha. Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I have Miss Regis. We entered an appearance on her. She is on the phone with me. I don't think she logged in yet this morning because my secretary was out and she didn't send her the link.
Okay.
All right. Do I need to have her log in?
Yes, Judge would like to see her.
I got it. I appreciate it. We'll take care of it right now.
Okay.
Thank you very much. But we're here.
Okay.
All right.
I'm done conferring. Can I approach and announce? Or are we waiting on Judge?
On 643-823?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what are we doing?
We're gonna reset. There's some discovery I need to review.
Okay. 30
And
days?
30 days sounds great.
Okay, how about February 24th?
Give me one moment.
Which case is that?
The 643-823, Judge.
The add-on?
Yes, the one that he failed to appear. Judge, on that one, I need your permission to, I believe there's a warrant already for the failure to appear. Can we recall that warrant?
Well, I'd like to hear why there was a failure first. Ms. Russell?
Judge, I didn't have any contact with the client and I did have COVID that day. I showed up on the Zoom and I didn't have contact. Shortly thereafter, I got a hold of the bond company and they got a hold of him, and Mr. Hernandez Gil called me on the Saturday following the court appearance.
That sounds like a legitimate excuse. Then we'll go ahead and recall the warrant, Ms. Flores.
Yes.
And
Thank you, Your Honor.
recall the warrant on Ms. Russell too, please.
I was here, Judge. With COVID, if you remember, I was not looking great. And then I can get a breakout room with my clients. I can tell them a little bit about what's going on.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Take care. Stay out of trouble and stay safe.
Yes, sir. You too.
I got to.
Ms. Gill, they're gonna send us an invite to go into a breakout room and I'll talk to you really
Yes, ma'am.
quick. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Elizabeth, go back into room 2 and I will put your client in there with you.
Thank you. I'll see you this afternoon.
Okay,
Ms. Flores,
hold
Did
on.
that.
Give me a second.
no rush. No rush.
2. Okay, yes.
She has to go to where she can get access to a computer
Okay,
to get online. My question is, it's going to take her a little while. Do you want her back after lunch? What do you want to do?
Judge is on. You can ask Judge.
I'll ask him.
You got
May I, Your Honor,
Yo,
how are you today, Judge?
I am well. Who is it?
Ed Bartolome, Mr. U.
Hey, Ed, how are you?
Good, Judge.
Staying safe?
Yes, sir. Miss Uregas is on your docket this morning, Sonia.
Right.
We filed our notice of appearance, Your Honor. She's going to a location where she can get on a computer because it's the phone she has. She doesn't know how to use that one.
Okay.
So my question is, it's going to take her at least 15 minutes, 20 minutes to get there. You want to come back after lunch or you want to have her come in and log in? It's our first appearance.
Or you want to do it after lunch?
Whatever's most convenient for the court. I have her on the phone, and
I don't have a problem at all either way.
what time would you like to come back, Judge?
Probably might be easier after lunch, maybe about 2 o'clock, 2:30.
Yes, sir, Your Honor. That's That will be my plan, and I'll tell her to be ready.
Okie dokie.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. May I be excused, Judge?
Of course you are. Yes, sir. Take care.
Sonia.
Stay safe.
Hello?
Hi, Miss Flores. This is Adela. I don't know if you saw my message. You put me in a breakout room, but it wasn't supposed to be me. It was supposed to be someone else.
That
In
was,
13.
Sorry,
in 13,
okay.
we needed Miss Adu in 13.
sorry. I put the wrong person in there. Hold on. In 13. Okay, Pat.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me, Miss Flores.
Yes.
Did you call my name by any chance? My name is Gary Rivera.
Do you have a case number we can look up?
Let me see. I'll have to look at my email.
Oh, I found it. 660381.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Okay, yeah, we called your name this morning at 9 and your attorney, Mr. Rodriguez, had appeared, but you hadn't. Judge?
I was on this whole time. I guess I missed them or whatever because I had to use the restroom, and I guess I missed them by chance. So I didn't get to hear my name. I've just been in here this whole time.
Okay.
Mr. Rivera, when you have court and you decide to go to the restroom, it's not good for him to go in there with a newspaper and decide to read the whole thing. We called it at 9. Your attorney came back. We called it a second time. So this thing, you're gonna have to be back in 1 week. And this time I expect you to answer at 9 o'clock sharp.
Okay, that sounds good. On which day 1 week?
Today is the 25th. Ms. Flores, what is 1 week from today?
February the 2nd.
Wednesday, February 2nd, 9 a.m.
Okay, that sounds good.
All right, be here. Anyone else need to check in?
Judge, this is Matthew Finch. I had Leanna Benson earlier this morning. She FTA'd and I got in touch with her and she was supposed to be on a telephone calling in, but she has not yet. May I just be excused and try to track her down again?
Yes, sir, Mr. Finch.
And if I am able to get her, Judge, I will log back on. If not, I understand that I have a little bit of time to get her into court.
You have 1 week to get her to report.
Thank you, Judge.
Otherwise, there will be a warrant.
Thank you, Judge. Thanks for the courtesies. May I be excused?
You are excused at this time, sir.
Y'all have a good morning. Thank you.
You too. Stay safe.
Linda, this is Michelle. I sent you a chat.
This is who?
It's your bailiff, Judge. I was sending Linda a chat.
Judge, this is Ron Zimmerman. May I approach?
Yeah, Ron.
Yes, Judge, I had to leave court and go to another court. I am back on Mr. Jeffrey Green. I believe he's on page 4, case number 659-756. I just conferred with the state. I think we are in agreement. I believe from my previous conversations with Mr. Green that we should be ready for a plea. If we could reset for plea, Judge.
How much time you need, more or less, Ron?
Oh, a week or two, Judge.
Linda, what's easier, 1 week or 2?
Let's do 2.
2 weeks. And that's going to be on Mr. Green?
Yes, Linda.
Okay, February 10th. Please send me your client's email as well as Ashley Haas and Kenneth Delco so we can get all the paperwork sent to you.
Yes, Judge, I've got, Ashley has got Mr. Green's email, and so I will get that to you as well.
Thank you, Mr. Zimmerman.
Okay. Thank you, Judge. If Mr. Green and I may be excused.
You are excused. Take care and stay safe, Ron.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Oh, by the way, Judge, I've been practicing my Spanish.
Very good.
Now I know I'm going to butcher this badly. I believe you pronounced Judge Oasis?
Which one, Thais?
No, she went over that with me this morning, and I'm already butchering it, and it's only been a couple of hours.
What's the name again, more or less?
How do you say judge in Spanish? I'm just
Wes.
Yeah, there you go, Wes. Yeah, there you go, Judge. So I practiced that and I practiced that so that way I could impress you with my Spanish, and I just totally butchered it.
I've made you self-conscious. Well, keep working at it. It's not that hard.
No, it's not that hard. I've just never been good at language. Although at UT Austin, I took Dutch. Took 2 years of Dutch. I can go into a long explanation why, but it seemed important when I was in my 20s.
That's all right. You take good care, Ron. Take care of yourself. Stay safe.
All right, have a good one, Judge. Thank you.
Pat Montgomery, what are you doing?
Oh, with me, it was German, but at least I get to use that. I don't know where he uses Dutch. I get it once a year in New Braunfels at Wurstfest. We have a plea papers in front of you, Judge. We have an agreement with the prosecutor. I don't know if I should talk to you in a chambers conference with the state beforehand, but it's our understanding that the court will be following the agreement of the parties.
I've yet to reject one. That's
There you
rare.
go.
I might change a little bit here and there, but it's the essence of any agreement I usually follow.
The agreement is for a JSAT, Judge.
That doesn't sound too difficult to accept.
Judge, all the paperwork is there ready for you to sign on Adu and on Harrigan.
Very good. And on who?
Adu?
Adu and who?
Harrigan, the one for Mr. Davidson?
Which case number is that? It's just an Adobe?
Yes, everything's there. Both of them are ready for you.
Well, I've done 3 or 4 of them. Been waiting all morning.
No, these are the ones that we just got that they said they wanted to plea on now.
All right, let me see what we got.
And Judge, on Teles, yes, I sent, yes, on
Ron
Teles.
Zimmerman would love to hear you say it.
I forward you the completed data sheet. You should be, that should be on your email.
All right, I've got Harrigan. Plea agreement, Harrigan discovery. All right.
Linda, it's Doug Campbell. I'm sorry I'm late. I'm stuck in a trial over in one of the CPS courts. Can I talk to a prosecutor about the Holloway case?
Okay, I'll put you in a breakout room.
Thanks.
I'm gonna put you in number 2. Give me one.
And just so the court is aware, I have to be back by 11:30.
Okay. I'm gonna put you in breakout room 2.
He's running late. He's in the
Just got him. Okay, thank you.
Judge, this is Robert Maurer. I'm here. Sorry about the delay.
Problem. You got 2 pleas. Are you ready on them?
I am ready, Judge. Everything should be signed and ready to go.
We'll try to get you in the next batch.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Who's the attorney on Ms. Adu?
That's me, Judge.
Okay. Was that a regular probation?
No, sir, it's a motion to enter adjudication of guilt, and the agreement is that she's found guilty and the judgment is satisfied by the back time that she's already served.
Okay. It'll take a couple of minutes, Pat, because I've got a couple of others that were not on the schedule that I've got to go through Adobe and get them straight.
Was there a Supreme Court retirement announcement today?
Not that I'm aware of.
I will look it up. Just got a text.
Really?
Indeed, Stephen Breyer has retired or announced his retirement.
Let's see how Mitch McConnell finds a way to prevent the selection by Biden.
Now I'm frightened for the health of everybody in the Senate. All it would take is one to fall ill and Mitch McConnell would have more power than he deserves. He already has more power than he does. Well, just my opinion.
Pat, is there gonna be any fine or court costs or anything?
He's already paid in full, Judge.
I understand, but day sentenced or whatever?
I'm sorry, sir.
You're saying that it's gonna be credit for time served, time money concurrent, JSAT, right?
Yes, sir, that's correct.
What was the days?
The amount of days, I do not know. Once they told me JSAT, that was good for me. I know she's had at least 2 bookings on the case, so I invite Ms. Haas to simply say 2 days, and then we don't need to worry about looking it up with the court clerk.
Judge, this is Kelly Piddle.
Yes, sir.
Ryan Bex is present on the Zoom, Judge. He was late this morning. He's on page 3 of your docket.
Be right with you. Give me a moment.
Linda, it's Doug Campbell.
Yes, sir.
Like I'm a big pain today. I've talked to the state. They've agreed to a short reset so they can continue to try to locate the witness and review something I just sent them.
Okay, what is the case number?
Holloway. And I should have started all of this with the judge isn't in the middle of a plea, is he?
No, he's not.
Sorry, Judge. I think that I'm not sure where it's on the docket.
I found it, 672-943.
Yes, ma'am.
What did you want to do? 2 weeks, 30 days?
Ashley, how long do you think you'll need?
2 weeks is fine, Linda. We just need to try to find the complainant.
2 weeks, okay. February 10th?
Just double check. It seems like every time I check, then something gets set regardless. Ooh.
Okay, guys, who do we have ready for plea?
Do you have anything on the 11th? I'm sorry, Judge.
Normally, the 11th is jury call docket.
The 8th?
Yeah, we can do the 8th. That's fine.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right, do we have Brent de la Paz ready on Eric Maldonado?
No, Judge, the client was having difficulty, so he's asked me to reset that case.
I know it's fine. George Ruiz on Christian Tejas.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
You should have the personal data sheet on your email. I forwarded it to you, Judge.
Okay.
Linda or Judge, may I be excused to go back to the other court?
Yes, sir, you're excused.
Thank you, Judge.
Elizabeth Russell on Peter Freeman,
That's at 1:30.
1:30. Okay.
Yeah, I'm here, Your Honor.
Robert Barr.
Chris Toad.
Mr. Teles, the judge will speak to you if he wants you to speak. Just hang tight. He's working on other cases.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I just had heard my name.
Adela Pesina. Robert Marr, do you have Adela Pesina ready?
Yes.
That should be ready. So should Ruby Riojas.
And Ruby Riojas. All right.
Yes, those are ready.
It's just Juan Sandoval, we had to reset.
Yes.
Do we have a Goss or Gosa? No.
No.
Christian Tejas, I'll be damned, I've got him.
Christian Theus, we have that one ready, Judge. That's the one that you asked about the personal data sheet.
We have two cases on him?
Yes, one is being TIC. 641222 is going to be TIC.
Okay. And then we have Janine Harrigan.
Yes, Judge.
Yes, that's ready, Your Honor.
I'm sorry?
That's ready, Your Honor.
All righty. And Adu.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
But let's see, Christian Theus. Christian Tejas, Adela Pesina, Ruby Riojas, Janine Harrigan, and Afua Adu. Would y'all please raise your right hand? Do each of you solemnly swear that in this proceeding The information and responses you submit will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Ms. Adu. Ms. Adu, do you hear me?
Yes, sir. True.
Do you so swear?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. You may put your hand down. Janine Harrigan.
Yes,
Thank you.
I swear.
Put your hand down. Christian Tejas. Christian Tejas.
Sir?
Where are you, Mr. Tejas? I don't see you.
I'm here.
There you are. Okay. Do you so swear?
I do. Yes, sir.
Thank you. You may put your hand down.
All right, thank
Ruby
you.
Riojas.
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
Thank you. Adela Pesina.
Yes, I do.
Thank you. You may put your hand down. Okay. Each of you are going to enter a plea based on a plea bargain that has been made with the state. Before I proceed, I need to make sure that each of you has been informed of your constitutional rights and protections. First of all, each of you individually has the right to remain silent. That means none of you, either of you individually can be compelled or forced or required to make any kind of statement, answer questions, or submit any kind of written paperwork with your signature on it wherein you admit or confess to wrongdoing. Each of you has the right to a jury trial. That means that you and your attorney, working with the state, could select 6 citizens from a pool of disinterested citizens, called a jury pool, and those 6 people selected in your individual case would decide whether you are not guilty or whether you have been proven guilty beyond reasonable doubt. That's the right to a jury trial. If you go to trial, each of you has the right to question, cross-examine, or challenge any witness that testifies. That's called the right of confrontation. Each of you has the right to appeal. That means that you individually, your attorney individually, or the 2 of you together could demand that a higher court review the official record and the evidence in this proceeding, in your proceeding, to determine any legal challenges that you might have. I caution you that the right of appeal is a little bit difficult because it has time limitations. It has requirements of the particular documents and information that has to be submitted. Nonetheless, the right of appeal is a very important right, and each of you has that right. Then each of you individually and the state in your particular case has the right to demand that this proceeding be held in the open public courtroom. That is not being done because of the COVID pandemic. But in order to do that, each of you had to sign a form that first of all these forms that are in here identify you by name, case number, and court number. And in this particular instance, in reference to the public hearing, your consent form, you have each signed one. Now, do each of you know and understand, you've heard me recite to you the rights and protections that you have. Do any of you have any question about that or any doubts about that? I take it from your silence that none of you do.
I do not have no questions, Your Honor, no.
All right, thank you. Now, each of you has signed different documents in your particular case. Those documents in your file, in your case, in this hearing, that have your signature did each of you sign the documents only after you had reviewed them and gotten the advice of your own attorney? Ms. Adu,
Yes, sir.
okay. Ms. Harrigan, sometime today, Ms. Harrigan.
You're muted, Miss Harrigan.
I apologize. Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Tejas,
Yes, sir.
Ms. Riojas,
Yes, Your Honor.
and Ms. Pesina.
Yes.
Now, among the documents that you each signed was a document in your case with your name that's titled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonitions. In there, it repeats the rights and protections that I talked to you about, but in writing. It also tells you, among other things, that any deal that you individually have made with the state is not binding on me as the attorney, as the judge. As the judge, I have the authority and responsibility to decide whether your plea bargain will be accepted or rejected. If I say no, deal over. If I say yes, of course, the deal is approved. Also, it is up to my authority to set your punishment. And ordinarily, punishment that you are in agreement with is what I go ahead and approve. But I can give you a punishment that is greater than the punishment that you've agreed to. If I refuse or reject your plea bargain, or if I give you a punishment that's greater than what you've agreed to, in that case, then you'd have the right to start all over again. And this document tells you that. Now, is each of you aware of the document I'm talking about, the Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonition? Ms. Riojas,
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Pesina,
Yes.
Mr. Tejas,
I believe so. If I signed it, I'm pretty sure I understood it. Yes.
Ms. Harrigan,
Yes, Your Honor.
and Ms. Adu.
Yes, Your Honor, I understand.
All right, another document of importance is a document wherein I certify to each of you. It says trial court certification of defendant's right of appeal. In there, I inform you and I certify to each of you that because you've made your own deal, this is your plea bargain, you are giving up the right to appeal. Did each of you understand that? Did anyone not see and understand that and sign it? Ms. Harrigan,
I understood it.
Ms. Adu,
Yes, Your Honor, I do understand.
Mr. Tejas?
When you say appeal, you may change the bargain, correct?
I could, it's possible.
Yeah, I understand.
Ruby Riojas
Yes, sir, understood.
and Ms. Pesina.
I understand.
Okay, now finally, most of you are asking for some form of probation. Probation is a written, legal, binding agreement between you and the court. You, in essence, are accepting some kind of punishment that includes a sentence of jail. But the agreement for probation is that you will live up to 100% of the conditions of supervision. And in return, I will not put you in jail. I'll suspend that so long as you live up to 100% of the conditions. If any of you that is put on probation and you fail or refuse to live up to the conditions, then the state can ask me to give you notice, bring you in for a hearing, at which time, if the evidence supports it, I can go ahead and revoke your probation and go ahead and put you in jail. Does anyone have any misunderstanding or have any doubts about that? Ms. Pesina,
No, I do not.
Ms. Riojas,
No, sir.
Ms. Harrigan,
No, Your Honor.
and Mr. Tejas.
No, sir, I don't have any.
All right. Now, Mr. Reyes,
Yes, sir.
what was he originally charged with?
The first charge or my second charge?
Your Honor, it's a DWI.
654196.
Yeah, it was for DWI.
All right. And Mr. Royce,
Yes, Your Honor.
did I hear you speak?
Yes, Your Honor. It was originally for DWI.
All right. And state, is there any agreement in regards to that charge?
Yes, Your Honor, the state doesn't have any motions. We're proceeding as charged.
I'm sorry, what?
There are no motions. We're proceeding with the DWI
Okay.
first.
All right. To the charge of DWI, Mr. Diaz, how do you plead?
No contest.
A no contest plea in this court is considered a guilty plea and is sufficient for me to convict you. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Did anyone threaten you, intimidate you, or promise you anything other than the plea bargain in exchange for your plea of no contest?
No, Your Honor.
All right. And do you have children to support?
I do not have children.
And what do you earn, sir? What are you earning?
I'm a self-employed. I work for the Lawn Brothers. That's my company.
That tells me how you make it, but how much do you make?
It varies because I don't pay myself exactly the same amount every week, but I make about $3,200 a month.
Okay. Thank you, sir. I'll come back to you shortly. Ms. Harrigan,
Yes, Your Honor.
you're charged with criminal trespass.
Yes,
To that charge, how do you plead?
no contest.
Again, a no contest plea is considered a guilty plea and is sufficient for me to convict you. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did anyone threaten you, intimidate you, or promise you anything other than the plea bargain in exchange for your plea of no contest?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Ms. Harrigan, I accept your plea of no contest. I find you guilty. State, what is the recommendation on punishment?
The recommendation is for 10 days Bexar County Jail, $0 fine, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, and we would request that this satisfy the judgment. In addition to that, Ms. Harrigan lives in New York, so we would have no objection to using her fingerprint from the initial booking.
Let's see. Mr. Davidson, is that the agreement?
Yes, Your Honor, it is.
And Ms. Harrigan, is this your agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I find you guilty of the charge of criminal trespass. I sentence you to 10 days Bexar County Jail. You're granted credit for time served, time and money run concurrent. There's 0 fine, 0 cost. The fingerprint or the thumbprint that is required, the court accepts the agreement that the prints in the original booking will be sufficient and will be relied upon. The court takes judicial notice of those. Ms. Harrigan, good luck to you. Stay safe, stay well, and stay out of trouble. You no longer have any obligation to the state of Texas or to this court on case number 649-488.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Be well. God bless you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Excuse.
Ms. Adu, you were on probation. In fact, you were on deferred adjudication probation. The state has filed a motion to enter adjudication of guilt. In your particular instance, I'm led to understand that you have made an agreement. I have to inform you first, though, that in your case, when you entered your original plea, you were told that you had no right of appeal. At this time, you have a right of appeal, but not on the original plea it's a right of appeal on this particular proceeding and the results of it. Are you giving up your right of appeal in this particular matter at this time?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Now, Mr. Montgomery, what is the agreement?
The agreement is for judgment satisfied. I know she has at least 2 days in. I can tell you that she's paid all her fines, costs, and fees and has a zero balance with probation. So it's time and money concurrent, judgment satisfied.
All right, so Ms. Haas, what is the, officially, what was the violation alleged?
Yes, Your Honor, the alleged violation is condition number 2 on
We'll
or
waive the
about.
reading, Your Honor, and read true under Alford to condition number 2.
All right. Ms. Adu, do you agree that you violated condition number 2 as the records would show?
It did crack up, sir, but I do believe I understand what you just said. Yes, sir.
You have to say true or not true, Miss Adu.
Thank you, Ms. Montgomery. True.
All right.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. I accept your plea of true. I find that it is true. Therefore, I enter a finding of guilt and I revoke your probation. Ms. Haas, what is the specific punishment? How many days in jail?
2 days, Your Honor. No fine, court costs, time and money to run concurrent, credit for time served, and we would request that this satisfy the judgment.
All right.
That's the agreement, Your Honor.
The court accepts the agreement and it is so ordered as recited into the record. The court finds that Ms. Adu has satisfied the judgment. And Ms. Adu, on case number 612311, you no longer owe the state of Texas or this court anything further. Good luck to you. Stay out of trouble and stay safe, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, can we go ahead and ask request for removal of the ignition interlock?
Of course. That's on Ms. Adu?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, the court orders the removal of the ignition interlock.
Thank you.
All right, now, Mr. Tejas.
May we be excused, Your Honor?
Yes, you may. Don't forget, Ms. Adu, you need to come by the offices of County Court of Law number 5. You have to have your thumbprint placed on the documents as required by law. You have 1 week to do that.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Good luck. All right. Mr. Tejas, you have a charge of DWI. You have pled no contest. Is that correct? All right. State, what is the, and a repetition I realize, but on a plea of no contest, it is considered a guilty plea and it's sufficient for me to convict you. State, what's the situation on this case?
On Mr. Tejas, the agreement is for 180 days Bexar County Jail, probated for 12 months, $500 fine plus court costs, 48 hours community service, DWI education program, victim impact panel live, TAP evaluation, ignition interlock for half the term, and the state would take into consideration 641222.
Mr. Tejas, do you have children?
No, sir.
Okay, I asked you that earlier and you told me how much you make. All right. The court approves the agreement. The court finds you guilty and sentences you to 180 days, Bexar County Jail, suspended, probated for 12 months. You will pay a $500 fine plus court costs. You'll perform 48 hours community service restitution. You'll complete a DWI education program, the Victim Impact Panel Live. You'll submit a TAP evaluation and recommendations in accordance with my approval. You'll do ignition interlock for a continuous 6 months. You'll appear in the courtroom, the court offices within 7 days to place your thumbprint on the different forms. You will not leave this hearing until you have met with Ms. Maricela Luna. Is she here today or somebody replacing her?
Judge, I'm here.
Okay, Ms. Maricela, you will stay here on the video conference and visit with Ms. Maricela Luna, who will start you on the probation program. The probation office will read to you all the conditions that are involved in your case. You will sign those and they'll put a copy in your hands. Is that clear? Mr. Reyes.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. The court takes in consideration and dismisses case number 641-222. On 641-222, you owe nothing further to the state of Texas or this court.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Do you have any questions?
Just if I have any questions, do I talk to my lawyer about where to get the interlock and all that type of thing?
Yes, sir. The interlock is a device that's placed on your vehicle to monitor and make sure you're not drinking. During the entire 12 months of your probation, you're not to drink any alcohol at all. And certainly, condition number 1 is no violation of the law, which means no illegal drugs.
Yes, sir.
All righty.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Am I excused?
No, you got to meet with Ms. Luna and then you're excused.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
I sent you a chat. Can you please look at it?
Wait, are you talking to me? I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
Oh, breakout room?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you, Judge.
Ms. Pesina, you were also charged with DWI, is that correct?
Correct, sir.
Tamar?
It's correct, Judge.
Okay. And to that charge, how do you plead, ma'am?
No contest, sir.
Is there any recommendation or motion on this?
There's no motion, Judge. We're proceeding as charged.
So the plea is no contest?
Correct, Judge.
All right. A plea of no contest is considered a guilty plea in this court. Do you understand that, Ms. Pesina?
Yes, sir.
And it is sufficient for me to convict you. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
All right. Ms. Riojas, you were charged with DWI with a blood alcohol content of 0.15 or higher, also known as extreme intoxication. Is that correct, Mr. Marr?
Judge, that's the original charge. I think the state was going to waive the enhancement.
Right, I understand that. But the original charge was DWI enhanced.
Yes, sir.
Okay. By the way, Ms. Pesina, are you a U.S. citizen?
I am.
Okay. I didn't see that in your forms. Okay. Now, Ms. Riojas, the state has a motion in your case. State.
Yes, Your Honor, the state would move to waive the extreme intoxication enhancement and proceed on a DWI first.
Thank you, ma'am. Any objection?
No, Your Honor.
All right. To the charge of DWI first, which is a lower punishment level of offense, how do you plead, Ms. Riojas?
No contest.
As I have said several times today, a no contest plea is considered a guilty plea and is sufficient for me to convict you. Is that understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Now, Ms. Riojas, do you have children?
Grown children, sir.
Ma'am?
They're grown, adult children.
Adults, okay. Ms. Pesina, do you have children?
I do have 3 children.
All right. And do you have the help of the father or fathers to support them?
Yeah, yes, I do.
All right. And Ms. Riojas, what are your monthly earnings?
About 3,200.
Okay. And Ms. Pecina, what do you earn monthly?
About, I think, like 2,800.
Okay. What are the ages of your children?
Mine. It's 2, 5, and 10.
A little rusty. All right. Now, Ms. Pecina, based on your plea of no contest, I find you guilty. State, what is the recommendation on punishment?
The recommendation is 14 months deferred adjudication.
Okay, hold on just a second then. Ms. Pecina, I have to amend my record. I withdraw the finding of guilt. I find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, but I do not find you guilty. Instead, I'm granting you 14 months deferred adjudication. Proceed, Ms. Haas.
Yes, Your Honor. So 14 months deferred adjudication, $500 fine plus court costs, 48 hours community service, DWI education program, victim impact panel live, TAP evaluation, locked for 7 months.
Sorry. That evaluation and what?
Ignition interlock for half the term. And then restitution, if any, to be determined.
Mr. Marr, is this the agreement in reference to Ms. Pecina?
It is, Judge.
Ms. Pecina, is this your understanding of the agreement?
Yes.
I just realized that on Mr. Tejas, I did not set a supervisory fee. All right. Mr. Tejas, are you still with us?
No, he left, sir, but I can tell him. I mean, I'm sorry, he left, Judge. I can tell him.
All right. I'll come back to that shortly.
Okay.
Ms. Pecina, your supervisory fee, I'm gonna set it at $29 a month.
Okay.
And I approve and accept the recommendation that's been worked out between you and the state. You granted 14 months deferred adjudication. You'll pay a $500 fine plus court cost, 48 hours community service restitution. You will complete the DWI education program, the victim impact panel live. You'll submit a TAP evaluation and recommendations will be subject to my approval. You'll have ignition interlock for a continuous 7 months. There will be a determination whether you owe restitution or not. If that'll be determined by the probation office through my approval. Any questions, ma'am?
No, sir.
Good luck to you. Let me just say this, you got 3 small children. The worst thing that could happen in your life is for you to be driving and drinking and you kill your own children. And it happens, ma'am. Please understand that it happens. So be very careful about drinking and driving. I suggest to you that for the next 14 months, you cannot have, I order that for the next 14 months, you cannot have not 1 drop of alcohol. Ruby Riojas,
Yes, Your Honor.
you have pled no contest to DWI first. State, is that going to be probation or deferred?
It's going to be straight probation, Judge.
All right, and Ms. Riojas, what is your income? I think you said 3,200 a month
That's correct.
and 0 children.
Yes.
All right. Ms. Riojas, based on your plea of no contest and the evidence, I find you guilty. State, what is the recommendation that you and the defense have agreed to on punishment?
The recommendation is for 180 days probated for 14 months, $500 fine plus court costs, 48 hours community service, DWI education program, victim impact panel, TAP evaluation, and ignition interlock for half the term.
Mr. Maher, is this your agreement?
It is, Judge.
Ms. Riojas, is this your agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. I approve the agreement. The punishment is set as per the recitation into the record. 180 days, Bexar County Jail, locked up, suspended and probated for 14 months. During those 14 months, you're not to have not one drop of alcohol, none, nor are you to violate the law, which includes no illegal drugs. You will pay a fine of $500 plus court costs, 48 hours of community service restitution. You'll do the DWI education program, victim impact panel live, a TAP evaluation. The ignition interlock will be for 7 months. Your supervisory fee will be $34 a month. Any question, Mr. Moore?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Riojas,
No, Your Honor.
you'll have 7 days to come in and have your thumbprint placed on the particular documents as required by law. And you will stick around and meet with Ms. Maricela Luna. To get
Your Honor, what were the supervisory fees for Ms. Riojas?
For Ms. Riojas, it's $34.
Thank you, Judge.
I'm sorry. That should not be $34. I'm gonna make hers 25.
Thank you.
Okay. Ms. Linda, can you put me in breakout room with Ms. Riojas and Della?
Breakout room 3.
Thank you.
That concludes your pleas. Mr. Moore, thank you for your courtesies as usual.
Thank you, Judge. Sorry for being late. One of those days on Zoom.
I understand. That's why the fact that you always contact us is a courtesy that I appreciate, and it's a sign of respect. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. You have a good day.
You too.
Judge, on Christian Thayes,
Yes.
what's going to be the supervisory fee?
Let's see. He will be $34
$34. Okay.
in this case. Okay, Ms. Flores. Do we have anybody waiting to talk to me?
You have Kelly Tittle, you have David Garcia.
All right. David, how are you feeling? It was reported that you're ill.
Well, we've been the house of pain here, Judge. We had COVID from the 27th of December to like the 15th of January, off and on. And then I was feeling great 2 days ago. In fact, I was on a Zoom and Judge Meza asked me, "How are you guys doing?" I said, "I feel great." Well, later that night, I got food poisoning. So it killed yesterday.
You remind me of the movie, a show used to be on called Hee Haw. They'd have a song there by Grandpa Jones. He'd sing this: "Gloom, despair, and agony on me. It's a deep, dark depression, excessive misery. If it weren't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all." So
Well, that's
you
what
put
we've
me in
been.
mind of him.
So today I've got Ileana Bettis.
What case number?
It is 658584.
The bottom of page 3.
Right.
And I'm not sure if she showed up, Judge. We had reset this because she had taken a plea on a couple of felonies, and the sentencing was yesterday. Since
Well, she did show up.
she showed up yesterday, and I wasn't there. I sent her the
David,
Zoom
she
link for
showed up
today.
today.
Okay, good. So
And
if we can
reset her
reset
for-
this.
We reset her for 30 days to let you get well.
Thank you, Judge. So that takes care of that, but I've got another client that I want to talk to you about. Melissa represents Nikki Purcell, and she was set for
Case
court.
number.
It's not on today's docket. If you want, I'll wait till you take care of everybody else.
We'll do that. It shouldn't
Okay.
be long.
Thanks,
Kelly
Judge.
Fiddle,
Yes, Judge.
talk to me.
Page 3, Ryan Bex, he is present.
All right, you got him in.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Beck, you were supposed to be here at 9, sir. Your attorney had to bring you in. What do we got, Kelly?
Judge, he's got felonies pending. I'm asking for a longer reset, please.
All right, you get 60-day reset, felony pending. Are you involved with the felonies, Kelly?
Yes, Judge, I represent him on the felonies.
All right, how far along are you? Are we gonna be able to do something in 60 days, maybe?
I believe so, Judge. I think it'll be before that.
Very good. Then we'll look forward to seeing you. Hopefully we'll get everything squared away by then.
All right, thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Anybody else have to report? Attorneys? Is that it, Linda?
I believe so.
Except we have the 130
Yes, we have the 130.
Freeman. Now, we had Linda Corley, 656242. What happened with her?
That's the one that the immigration that you wanted him to talk to an immigration attorney.
Was that Ms. Meza was supposed to?
Yes, that's the one with Miss Mesa. Bessa, I think.
Okay.
So that one I reset to February 10th.
Very good. And Ed Bartolome, he's gonna come back in afternoon.
Yes, I believe it's at 2. Yes, recall at 2:30.
Did Brent De La Paz come back?
No, that one we're gonna reset because the client was having difficulty signing papers, so I reset him to February 1st.
Okie dokie. That's next week.
Yes.
Well, looks like we only have 2 cases, Freeman and the Bartolome case, right?
Yeah.
Already. Then it's 12:05. Wow, we're even early for lunch. Okay, folks.
Okay, hold on.
We have Heather Ramirez.
Oh, they can log off. They were with Christian Reyes or Teles.
Yes, Reyes.
Thank you.
Linda, you should know.
I know. I keep
David Garcia, talk to me.
So Judge, Melissa Christian has Nikki Purcell. She's got 3 cases in your court. She was set, I believe, January 4th. Melissa got the notice, but that's when we were in the worst of COVID, and she never notified, or Nikki Purcell never got notified. And so Nikki Purcell didn't show up on that day. A bond was
How do you spell her name?
Purcell.
Say again?
Purcell, Purcell. I've got her case numbers, and
Wait,
Miss
wait,
Christian.
wait. Are you saying P like Paul?
Yes.
Okay.
Um,
Purcell. And it's
Purcell.
Mickey or Nikki?
Nikki with an N, like knowledge, like nothing. Nikki.
You don't have a case number, Mr. Garcia?
646475. And so she filed motions to reinstate the bond, Judge. You increased the bonds on all three cases and issued a warrant.
For the
And so
failure here.
And so I believe at least the 475 has been accepted. The others will be accepted shortly. I was hoping we can reinstate the bond, the original bond, and pull the warrants and give her a court date.
Well, as an officer of the court, you've given me a very understandable reason. Y'all were ill and did not inform your client. Reinstate, Linda, on Ms. Purcell, reinstate her bond. Well, first of all, recall the warrants.
Yes, sir. I'm writing the numbers down so we can recall them. So recall warrant, reinstate bond.
Do you need the case numbers, Linda?
I got them.
Okay.
The first one you gave me, I was able to bring all three of them up.
Great. I appreciate it, Judge.
No problem. Get yourself totally well, okay? And
I'm
my
afraid-
regards to your lady, tell her to get well. Tell them, both of you, that's an order.
Thank you, Judge.
Did you want to do 30 days on?
That's perfect.
Okay, you got 30 days then.
2/24. Let Judge Christian know that they're going to be for February 24th.
I will. You guys have a great day. Thank you, Judge.
You too.
Thanks, Linda.
Bye-bye.
Linda, you're still on YouTube.
Oh. Keep forgetting.